Okay, so I mentioned this, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's New Year's Day,
Yeah.
fresh start and all that. You're waking up, but
Yeah.
instead of that New Year optimism, you're hit with pure terror.
Oh
There's a
gosh.
masked guy in your room.
Oh no.
And to make it even creepier, he's trying to change his voice, sounding like, Batman.
Oh,
Pretty nightmarish, huh?
that sounds like straight out of, yeah, a horror movie or something.
Totally. But for Morgan Metzer, this was real life.
Oh, geez.
And what's even more messed up is the attacker wasn't some random creep.
Right.
This was someone she knew, someone she
Yeah.
trusted.
Oh, that's even
Yeah,
worse.
it's a real messed up story. So we're going to dive deep into this case, kind of like a twisted thriller.
I like it.
We've got Morgan's own words, court documents, police interviews, the whole shebang.
Wow. So we're really going to get the full picture here.
Absolutely. What I find fascinating is how it all looks so perfect from the outside, but then you peel back the layers and there's this
Yeah.
darkness underneath.
Yeah, undercurrents. Yeah, the manipulation.
Exactly. And it's all happening in the
Right.
most normal seeming place.
Exactly.
So let's start with Morgan. She was an interior designer,
Right.
lived in Canton, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Nice town, beautiful homes, did
Yeah.
the whole suburban thing. Recently divorced,
Mm-hmm.
raising her twin 8-year-olds, running her own business.
Wow, busy lady.
Shiplap and sugar.
Catchy.
Right. So on the surface, she's got it all, success, independence.
Right.
But as we'll see, there was this dark side brewing, this history of abuse that led to that terrifying attack
Right.
on New Year's.
So that's where it gets really scary.
Yeah, so in the early hours of New Year's Day, 2021, just after midnight, she's attacked
Oh gosh.
in her own home. And what's so disturbing is how planned out it was.
Yeah.
I mean, this wasn't just some random act.
Right.
This guy, he came prepared with zip ties, disguised his voice,
Oh wow.
and knew all this stuff about her personal life.
Chilling. Yeah, very premeditated.
Totally creepy.
Yeah.
He used the zip ties to restrain her, beat her,
Oh my god.
even sexually assaulted her,
Oh no.
strangling her multiple times, almost to the point of passing out.
Wow. Just the brutality of it all.
It's horrific. The trauma, I can't even imagine.
And the psychological impact too.
Oh, absolutely. So after the attack,
Yeah.
he forces her out onto her back porch in the middle of the night,
Oh wow.
tells her not to move.
Oh.
And then comes the most bizarre twist.
Okay.
The first one to come to her aid is her ex-husband, Rod.
Oh really?
Yeah. He shows up like in knight in shining armor,
Yeah.
calling 911, comforting her until help gets there.
So that's where it gets tricky.
Exactly. At first, Rod seems like the hero, right?
Yeah.
But then you look at his background, how he got there,
Right.
and things get really, really murky.
It's like a whole other layer of this story.
To understand Rod's role, we got to go way back.
Okay.
They met when Morgan was just 14, Rod 17.
Wow. Young.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like a whirlwind romance,
Ah.
love at first sight, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Married a few years later, and they seem to have it all.
Yeah, the fairy tale.
Dream wedding, excited to start a family,
Yeah.
the whole 9 yards.
So what happened?
Well, that's when things took a tragic turn. Rod's younger brother, Kevin,
Okay.
passed away from leukemia.
Oh, that's awful.
Devastating. And if that wasn't enough, they then lost their newborn son,
Oh no.
also named Kevin.
Oh my goodness.
He was born with a heart defect.
Oh, it's just heartbreaking.
Just unimaginable grief.
Absolutely. You can't even imagine.
And of course, that put a huge strain on their marriage.
Of course, yeah. I mean, how could it not?
It seemed like the grief and stress just changed their dynamic.
Right.
Rod lost his job as a day trader around that time,
Uh-huh.
and Morgan's design business started taking off. So you had this shift in their finances.
Right.
And that seemed to coincide with a change in Rod's behavior.
So it's like a power shift.
It's like this pattern you see a lot in these
Yeah.
abusive relationships, right?
Yeah.
This imbalance,
Mhm.
often because of money,
Right.
that can create this breeding ground for control and manipulation.
That makes sense.
And that's what started happening with them.
Oh no.
Morgan said Rod became more and more controlling, abusive,
Right.
both physically and emotionally. He'd isolate her
Oh wow.
from her friends and family, using these mind games
Oh gosh.
to make her doubt herself, doubt reality.
Gaslighting. Yeah, it's a classic tactic.
It's like slowly chipping away at someone's sense of self.
Yeah, until they're completely dependent on the abuser.
Exactly. There was this one terrifying incident where he physically attacked her,
Oh geez.
left her with visible injuries, but then, get this,
Yeah.
he convinced her parents that she was the one who started it.
Oh, wow.
Talk about manipulation.
It's like a next level manipulation, right? Extending it
Yeah.
to the people around her.
It's scary how abusers can twist things,
Right.
make themselves look like the victim, and isolate their partner even more.
It makes it so much harder for the victim to get help.
Absolutely. And the abuse escalated. It even included sexual assault.
Oh, God.
Morgan said Rod would get aggressive, wouldn't take no for an answer.
Yeah, and that's important to remember. Abuse can take so many forms.
Exactly. It's not always black and white, especially in a relationship you trust.
It can be so hard to see when you're in it.
Yeah, and for Morgan, it took time to recognize this as sexual abuse.
Right.
Because of all the manipulation,
Rod had that control over her.
But thankfully, she found the strength to file for divorce in 2020.
Good for her.
It was a long, tough process, but she finally broke free.
Wow. So she's starting over, rebuilding her life.
It seems like she's escaped the nightmare,
Right.
but it's far from over.
Oh, no.
And that's where we'll pick up next time. We'll look at the investigation into the attack, the truth about Rod's so-called heroic actions that night.
I can't wait to hear what happened.
So we left off with Morgan, surviving this brutal attack.
Right.
And her ex-husband, Rod, seemingly being the one to save her.
Yeah, the hero.
Like a plot twist you'd see in a movie.
Exactly.
But as we get into the investigation, things get even weirder.
Okay.
Right from the get-go, the investigators, Sergeant Livers and Sergeant Hawk, they had this feeling something wasn't right about Rod's, hero act.
Like, what was off?
They noticed these little things in his behavior at the crime scene.
Okay.
Almost like he was detached, more interested in controlling the situation than actually being worried about Morgan.
Interesting.
And, those subtle cues, those inconsistencies,
Right.
that's what experienced investigators are trained to spot.
They're looking for those cracks, right?
Exactly. It's often the first sign that something's not what it seems.
That makes sense.
And when they talked to Morgan separately, she dropped a bombshell.
Okay, what was it?
She told them she thought the masked intruder was Rod.
Whoa, hold on. So she thinks her ex-husband, the guy who came to rescue her, is the same guy who attacked her.
It's crazy, right?
That's mind-blowing.
I mean, the guy who seemingly rescued her might be the one who attacked her in the first place.
But, she was with Rod for years, right?
Yeah.
She knew him, his dark side.
Better than anyone.
So what made her think it was him? Did she recognize something during the attack?
It wasn't like she knew right away. I mean, during the attack, she was terrified to even let on that she suspected it was him.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, who knows what he would have done if he realized she knew.
Right, right.
So she's trying to survive this attack while also trying to figure out if her attacker is her ex-husband.
Talk about a terrifying situation.
But there were these little moments that made her start to doubt.
Okay, like what?
For example, at one point, she begged the attacker not to hurt her husband.
Oh, wow.
And she said that when she said that, she felt this shift in him.
Really?
Like he softened a bit.
Interesting.
It gave her this sliver of hope that she might make it out alive.
That's so powerful. Just that one word, husband, could change things.
It's like that plea, it kind of broke through the violence for a second.
Yeah, like a human connection.
And then there was this other chilling moment.
Yeah.
When the attacker was lifting her off the bed, she had this strange feeling of familiarity in the way he held her.
Oh, gosh.
The same way Rod held her when she was pregnant with her twins.
Wow, the mind is amazing, how it can recall these little details.
It's those tiny things, a touch, a gesture.
Right.
That can trigger these powerful memories, especially when you're in danger.
The brain goes into survival mode.
And in this case, that subconscious recognition, it played a huge role in pointing the investigation in the right direction.
So, armed with Morgan's suspicions, the investigators start digging into Rod's life.
Yeah. They're looking for anything, any evidence that backs up her claims and connects them to the scene.
Right.
One of the first things they find is this hidden folder on Rod's phone.
Oh, okay. What was in it?
It was full of nude pictures of Morgan.
Oh, no.
Clearly taken without her knowing or consenting.
So even after the divorce, he's still trying to control her.
It's this really disturbing pattern of invasion and control.
It's like he's violating her privacy even when they're not together.
It paints this picture of a guy obsessed with controlling his ex.
Right. It's a classic example of stalking, that unwanted attention, harassment, the stuff that makes you fear for your safety.
And it happens more often than we realize.
It's terrifying.
And in this case, those photos weren't the only red flag.
What?
They also found pictures of Morgan's text messages with another man.
So he's keeping tabs on her.
It adds to this whole obsessive behavior, right?
Absolutely. It's all about control, making sure she's not moving on.
It's like a prison, but a psychological one.
Yeah, that feeling of being watched.
And then it gets even creepier. They find Rod's internet search history.
Oh, no.
And let me tell you, it's chilling. Stuff like how to change your voice.
Oh, wow.
How to choke someone unconscious. Even cancer diagnosis letters.
Oh, my God, that's disturbing.
It's like looking into a really dark mind.
It's like he's planning something, right? It's premeditated.
And that last search, cancer diagnosis letters, that ties into his whole scheme about having pancreatic cancer.
Right. The fake diagnosis he showed Morgan.
Remember, he showed her those forged doctor's notes and bills, all part of this lie.
Wow. So manipulative, playing on her emotions.
It was a way to get back into her life,
right,
to gain access to her home.
It's like he's twisting this terrible situation to his advantage.
It's just awful.
Yeah.
But even with all this, the investigators still needed that one piece of evidence that directly connected Rod to the attack.
Right, that smoking gun.
And that's where the zip ties come in.
Okay, the ones used to restrain Morgan.
Remember how they were pre-looped, all ready to go?
Uh-huh.
Well, they found a matching bag of zip ties in Rod's apartment.
Really?
Along with a little piece of a zip tie that had been cut off.
Interesting.
So they had the potential weapon, but they had to prove that the cut piece from Rod's place matched the ones used on Morgan.
So how'd they do that?
Forensic science. They took it to the crime lab.
Okay.
And this forensic technician, Melanie Thrasher, she analyzed them, compared the cut piece to the ones from Morgan's wrists.
Looking for those microscopic details.
Exactly. And it turns out there were these striation patterns on the cut piece that perfectly matched the ones on the zip ties from the attack.
Striation patterns, what are those?
So they're basically like unique scratch marks that are left when you cut or scrape something.
Okay.
Kind of like a fingerprint.
So they can match those marks to specific tools or objects.
Exactly. So in this case, those striation patterns on the zip tie piece, they were a direct link to Rod.
Wow.
But it doesn't stop there. They also found security footage from a Lowe's that showed Rod buying those exact same zip ties just 2 days before the attack.
Oh, wow.
They literally caught him on camera buying the weapon used against Morgan.
That's pretty damning.
I mean, at that point, it seems like a pretty open and shut case.
So what did he say when they confronted him with all of this?
Well, that's where we'll pick up next time.
Yeah.
Last time we were talking about how the investigators had all this evidence against Rod.
Right. The zip ties, the searches, the fake cancer thing. They even caught him on camera buying the zip ties.
It seemed like a slam dunk. So did he finally admit to it?
Well, at first, when they brought him in for questioning, he denied everything. He stuck to his story, said he had nothing to do with the attack.
Wow.
He even tried to turn it around on the investigators, saying he could read their body language.
What?
And that they were trying to trick him into confessing.
Oh, come on, the nerve of this guy.
It's classic abuser behavior, you know, deflecting, projecting, trying to shift the blame, keep that control, even when they're caught.
It's unbelievable.
But as the interrogation went on and the investigators laid everything out, all the evidence, his story started falling apart.
I bet the tension in that room was thick.
Oh, I'm sure. He was getting flustered, contradicting himself.
Right.
And he just couldn't explain away all the evidence tying him to the crime.
All those lies finally catching up to him.
Exactly. So what happened? Did he break down?
Well, faced with the truth, he was arrested and charged with a ton of stuff related to the attack.
Like what?
Home invasion, kidnapping, aggravated assault, sexual battery.
Wow, that's a long list.
And don't forget, he was already facing charges for those pictures of Morgan.
Right, the ones he took without her knowing.
His whole plan to control her backfired big time.
And rightfully so. So what about Morgan? How did she react to all of this?
I can't imagine what she must have been going through.
Relief? Anger? Maybe still scared?
All of that, probably.
It's a lot to process.
But through it all, she showed incredible resilience.
That's amazing.
She didn't let this destroy her.
So what happened with the charges?
Well, Rod ended up taking a plea deal.
Oh, so he avoided a trial.
Yep. He pleaded guilty to 14 counts and
Wow.
was sentenced to 25 years in prison.
That's a long time.
It's part of a 70-year sentence, actually.
So there's more after the 25 years.
Yeah, he's got 45 years of probation hanging over his head once he gets out.
Wow, so they're making sure he's held accountable.
It's a serious sentence,
Mm.
and it shows how seriously this system takes domestic violence.
And Morgan, how's she doing?
Well, during the sentencing, she gave this incredibly powerful statement.
Oh, wow.
It was a testament to her strength and how she's taking back her story.
What did she talk about?
She talked about the years of abuse, the fear she lived with,
Yeah.
and how she found the strength to break free.
That must have been so powerful to hear.
It really highlighted the hidden nature of domestic violence
Right.
and the lasting impact it has on survivors.
It's not just about the physical abuse, it's everything else that comes with it.
Exactly. And for Morgan, it wasn't just about punishment. It was about healing and taking back control.
So what's next for her?
She's turned her pain into a purpose.
That's incredible.
She's become an advocate, speaking out against domestic violence,
Wow.
working with groups that support survivors.
That takes a lot of courage.
She's helping other women recognize the signs of abuse, find the strength to get help.
She's using her experience to help others.
She knows how important it is to break the silence around domestic violence.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And her story, her willingness to share, it's so impactful.
It shows other survivors that they're not alone, that healing is possible.
It's a powerful message.
And she's also focusing on her own healing, going to therapy,
Yeah.
surrounding herself with a strong support system.
It takes a village, right?
Her family, friends, they're all there for her.
That's so important.
And of course, her kids are a huge motivation for her.
I can imagine.
She wants to create a safe, loving, and stable life for them, a world without abuse.
That's beautiful.
This whole case, as horrifying as it is, it shows that there's hope and resilience.
It's a reminder that we need to be aware, recognize the signs, and support survivors.
And even in the darkest times, there's always a chance for healing and a better future.
That's such an important message.
Morgan's story reminds us that we can't always stop these things from happening,
Right.
but we can work towards a world where survivors are heard, believed, and supported.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. And remember, if you or someone you know is experiencing abuse, you're not alone.
There's help out there, people who care, and a path to healing and a brighter future.